Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Miles Mikolas, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
2 balls and a strike now. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. DeYoung stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Wilson Contreras. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Into the box, Albert Almora, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 and 2. All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. High pop-up. DeYoung is there, 2 down.
Batting 4th, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Jon Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B. What we might be looking at, Dero, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they could start fresh and stay hot.
Giving chase is Almora. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
At the plate, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And that's in there. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to.
Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 37 on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His past history against Jon Lester, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. DeJong It's a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run for score.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. So digging in now, Javier Baez. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll start things here at 316. 17 home runs and 74 RBIs. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Schwarber, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Another 2-2 offering. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. DeYoung onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Jon Lester. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Martinez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His past history against Jon Lester. He's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Lester has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Daniel Descalso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 3, Daniel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Descalso behind 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bader ranging back at the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay, and he's safe.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No balls and 1 strike. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He popped out in his first trip. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and he pops him up. Coming on is Ozuna, and the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
The batter, number 9.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Javier Baez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. it back up the middle. A bare hand for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Almora on third with 2 out. The set and the 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. His past history against John Lester. He's a .327 batter. He's also been a strikeout victim 14 times. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2. It's a curveball taken low for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
We got time.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Into the box, Miles Michaelis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Jose.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses again, 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The second baseman.
So striding He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Martinez at third, Wong at second with one away. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. 2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 is laid off of down and in.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with it, ball four.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeJong.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And this one runs up high, ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready with the 1-2, and it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jon Lester.
Striding in, Jon Lester. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Carpenter will match up with Jon Lester now to lead off the inning. A ball and no strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Harrison Bader. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Carpenter on at first. Nobody out.
Nope.
Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Weeder.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Count still at 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I played eighth in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. The payoff pitch. This is lifted out to left. Schwarber giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cards strand a couple. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Now to the plate, Daniel Descalso. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Descalso.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Albert Almora as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Man at second here with 2 away, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. He's set, and the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here's the 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Here's the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Ozuna, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ready once again, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The second baseman,
drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the second out.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
In now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Two out, nobody on. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Smoke toward third. Descalso takes it in. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Striding.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Too high, 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
2-2.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Matt Wieters. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 39, Miles.
Jed Jerko will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The average is at .308 entering play. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. All tied
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. His career line against Wainwright, he's 3 for 15. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. But foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Victor Caratini is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Victor Caratini.
And that one right down Main Street. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The 1-1 is a bunt attempt, but he can't get any wood on it.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Down the first baseline, but this is foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
2 balls and a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. His career line against Wainwright. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. The Cubs are on top, 3-2. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
29, Brad Brock.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. The 1-2 hit on the ground down the first baseline. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 2. Dakota. Hudson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 43.
Digging in, Albert Almora is looking.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
2 balls and a strike to count. Almora leads off second with nobody out. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. A good old-fashioned Midwest battle here in St. Louis with the visiting Cubs leading the Cardinals here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Runners going. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 5-2.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeJong.
Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. DeJong in an 0-2 hole here.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Nope.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Ian Happ will try to get his club a little. 9th inning.
For Chicago, number 8, Ian Happ.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now that's popped up, and the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Standing in, Daniel Descalso, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Martinez. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains 5-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow.
Brandon Morrow.
Digging in now, Harrison Bader. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And he'll step off and try again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Settling in now, Matt Wieters. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball one. A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. The 1-1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Yadier Molina will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's only 1 for 10. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2 the final today. The Cubbies win their 50th away from home. John Lester earns win number 15 on the year. Brandon Morrow wraps it up for the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record now is 15-9. The save to Brandon Morrow, his 41st. The loss goes to Adam Wainwright. His record is now 5-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show.
Looking first at the NL Central, John Lester
nabbed his 15th win this season as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 5-2.